to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We are going to start today's episode by doing a teeny tiny bit of create and try to make some precision mechanism. And we are going to do this in the easiest way possible, meaning that we're just gonna dump the gold, they're gonna press it, and everything goes into that chest. And of course, since we have to continue this loop for 5 times, so we're gonna have a pipe, so that the undone precision mechanisms also come back here. Not sure if you can drag and drop with create. Yes, that's perfect. I don't really want this funnel to extract the precision mechanisms. Another thing is that since I'm putting everything in stacks, maybe we need to have a buffer. And finally, since we need to provide them with the cogs and also the iron nuggets, we will have a chute with a chest on top. And you know, just fill it in. At this very moment, we are extremely wealthy, so I have everything on auto crafting. Well, currently you might notice that our speed is garbage, and we are also getting garbage. That is because I'm just using 2 water wheels, and that's not gonna cut it. Let's make ourselves an electric motor. Okay, we need 5, 3, and 1. That's 5, 3, 1, yeah, exactly like that. For some reason I also thought that this is going to require a precision mechanism, but it doesn't. Which honestly speaking, that's amazing. I guess that's it? Yes. Oh my goodness, you're slow. It's gonna kill me. You know, by watching this, I'm just physically in pain. Did I put gold instead of brass? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a motor. We're good. So first things first, we want you to go, I don't know, 96 RPM. Here is your power. Do your magic. Maybe not. Oh, it's going the opposite way. It's fine. We break these. Now it works. We don't need water wheels. Also, I have realized my filtering is wrong, because in addition to the precision mechanism, we are also getting these garbages. We have 11. Oh, we have 13. I am making more motors, I'm making more precision mechanisms, and everything is super fast, which makes me really happy. However, I was just thinking, a lot of you are always suggesting to me that I should play around more with create, and also I should have some create trains, and I just wanted to show you something. Now that we have the observables, do you see that? This is a very small setup, and it's not even doing anything special. Just imagine having trains, just imagine having more RPM, and just imagine having a manufacturing line. You know, 6 of these chutes is equivalent to my entire XNet system. Hello, and yes, I'm fishing. So the thing is, there is something called a Patrick Bee, which you have to find him inside a warm ocean using a fishing rod. If you give a block of all the mod stars to the Patrick Bee, you will get the Starry Bee. And you know, that gives you the all the mod star. We're absolutely not there yet, but I was just thinking, can I get one? And yeah, I have one. And this is like the worst fishing rod ever, but it worked. For some reason, I think we need 2 of them at least. Look at all those food. And garbage. When I started fishing, it was raining, it was nighttime, so I think we had a better luck, but yeah. But this was just for testing, because I have the most garbage fishing rod anyways. Oh, and by the way, we are near the Remnant Pyramid. That was the only warm ocean that I knew about. Catch a fish bee. That was a funny achievement. Oop, we got another one. Don't come here. The first one did the same thing. You come with me. We go home. It is true that we have 2 Patrick Bees, but we do need to make the Patrick Stars ourselves, at least for the first few ones. And since this is going to be a very temporary setup, I thought we should do it right now. It does require 55 crafters, which is quite a bit. And I think that should be the one? Yeah. Seems correct. There are different ways of automating this, but I'm assuming the easiest one is going to be XNet. Because the thing is, I can't really place everything one by one. And if we place on the connectors from top to bottom and from right to left, then filtering should be easy. Let's try that. So if I select the first one, no. No? Why is the top one last? What if we go from bottom to top, left to right? The first one is that one. Nice. That actually seems to work. Yeah, it's in order. I do understand that this is very stupid, but it's fine. I have filtered in the first 2 rows, and let's see if it actually works. Everything should go inside this barrel. We provide some power to XNet, and something should happen. Okay, that's actually good. Why did the pink one go up there? Oh, that was my boo-boo. Yeah, I did misplace one. That's fine. I have done all the filtering and it does seem to be correct, but I'm not exactly sure. We should be able to have a depot in the center, and the XNet system is not reading that, which is perfectly fine. We can just have a chest and 1 hopper. Let's try to give it some power. Hello, you're garbage. I'm not really sure if we can do this at 32 RPM with 1 motor. We go to 20? It does seem to work. Oh, you're not... Okay. It's overstressed. It's fine. Because now we should be able to have 1 more motor and it should run in reverse. Yeah, this is 20. This is minus 20. Yeah, now it's working. Let's see if we get one. Please be correct. Yes! Patrick Star! Amazing! We just need a whole lot of concrete. I have put all of them on auto crafting, so this should be easy peasy. I could have also used mechanical arms, but this was easier. We have 2 Patrick Stars. Is that a quest? No. Well, the more we make, the better. Maybe there is a chance that I cannot find another Patrick B, and well, we need the Oldemort Star B, so yeah. I'll just fill in the barrel. Besides, it's running, and it's kind of free. While the Patrick Stars are getting prepared, and we already have 11 of them, which is great, you might notice that I have tons of leaves. That is because we want to try and get the Oblivion Shard that requires the World Eye, and that requires the Environmental Eye. I think everything in Nature's Aura, if I remember things correctly, starts with the Brilliant Fiber. I got too much leaves for that. And we just have to infest some leaves. Yeah, it should spread hopefully. Time will bring the brilliance. Okay. We have to wait. And just in case this is a very slow process, let's have some more trees. While we are waiting for some golden infestation, there is something that you might have noticed. There has been a change of plans since the last episode. I wanted to make 20 Oldemort Star at the same time, but that's kind of stupid. Because in order to do that, I'm going to need a ton of resources, I'm going to need a ton of machines, and I need way more power. And basically everything that I have mentioned so far is just going to cause lag, correct? So I thought to myself instead, here's what we're going to do. At this very moment, we're just going to start getting 2 Oldemort Stars, and we're going to use one of them in order to make the creative energy cell. That means no more solar panels, no more power generation. I can even turn down the turbine and add one more reactor so that we get antimatter faster. And the second one is just going to be for a creative controller for the refined storage, because I think that will also reduce lag. Hence, in the next 2 or 3 episodes, we're just gonna focus on these. Try to get as much as we can. And we have 35 Patrick Stars. Amazing. And just in case you're wondering what the digital miners are doing, they are mining us some Inferium because I don't have any production of Inferium, which I wanted to fix earlier, but now we're in a hurry. It's just going to be for 2 stars. I'm gonna fix it later. But yeah, we have some golden leaves. Is there a better method? You know, you do something, you will get 500? No. Moving on, I think we have enough material in order to start getting the environmental eye. We need 8 of these stands. Well, it doesn't have to be exactly 8, but it doesn't hurt. We need to grow a sapling in the middle, and these blocks have to be covered with gold. Not the gold powder. Swear, if there is a zebra here, I'm gonna kill it. Yeah. Shut up. Oh my goodness, you need so many golden leaves? So the way that I remember it works is that you need to put the ingredients on the pedestal, which in our case is 2 golden leaves, 1 spider eye, and 1 gold. Then you make the circle with the gold powder, plant the sapling that you want, in our case oak, and then let it grow. And then you should get the environmental eye, I suppose. Okay. We have it, but don't use spruce in order to mark it, cause it's gonna harvest it. But for the moment, we just need 2 of them, so let's get them both. The other thing that we need from Nature's Aura is bottled darkness. So basically me in a jar. You know, you just need to have some bottle on cork, and I think you just have to go to the end. And you know, just gather the air. You should not do that too much in one area, because it will remove the aura and then you're screwed. Of course, you can replenish the aura using the Rose of the Oblivion. And we have thousands. Oh, I slept here. Okay, and since we are here, I just wanted to mention we have 100 and almost 70,000 nether stars. A teeny tiny boo-boo that I made is that in order to make the Oblivion Shard, you need 2 world eyes, and not just the 1. So the 2 environmental eyes that I got is not gonna cut it. Also, will Fortune have a better yield? Just the 1. 1. Okay, you will always get the 1. It's also great that we're just trying to get 2 Oldemort stars instead of all 20 at the same time, because this will show our weaknesses as well. For example, I used to think that you need only 20 environmental eyes, now I know we need 40. So this is a process that we have to automate. It's actually pretty easy to automate. Oh, I messed it up. I grew the tree before I placed down the gold. It's okay. And we need 2 more. Do you have any ideas how many golden leaves we need in order to just do the rituals? It's fine, there is also a ritual which gives you more yield. Thank you. We're done. Aha, so there has been some developments around the base. They're not particularly in order, but you should know about them. If you guys remember, 2 episodes ago, I went to the demon dimension, and what did I get? I got the foreman's key. What do you do with it? Well, you have to find another temporal distortion and open the door. That will give you access to the mines, and from now on, you should start making the miner's key. Long story short, in one of those loot chests, you would be able to find something called intricate Hellforge parts. That is used in making the Oldemort Star because you need to have reinforced speed runes, and well, it's very difficult to loot them, but if you use them, you can get meteors. The second thing that I did is that I started gathering blood. I like blood. No, I did that because we needed to make some eternal stella, so I crafted some eternal stella. It's nowhere near enough, obviously. We need like 256 of them and I have like 16. One of the important things that I did is that I have done some lag busting. And yes, please understand that some of them were for fun, but you'll be surprised what causes lag. But before I start a very brief explanation, my dearest Tizona and my dearest Ro, you have been promoted to villagers in a cage. Cause you walking around here was not great. Anyways, back to lag. So we have a mob called observables and it will show you who's taking up the processing power and where the hell is it. I'm one of them. My first instinct, and probably your first instinct, is to go towards things which are yellow or they are red. So for example, Papa Felix is not being very efficient. And what do we do about the red thingy? Well, we can't really move that. That's the RF Tools controller for everything. But that's actually not the worst part. You'll be surprised by how many unnecessary things you have in your world. And what unnecessary things the mods add. So again, remember, Papa Felix is 55 milliseconds. There's nothing worse, right? No, there is. Aura blooms. That's 2 milliseconds for each one. And I removed 2 stacks of them near our base. I think that actually causes twice as lag as this controller here. You know, for just a flower which has literally no use. And they're everywhere. This is from Naturalist and it adds a bunch of creatures which don't do anything. You know, you kill it, you just get feathers. Or a quad zombie spawner. Well, that one is at least nice. You get rewards. Yeah, in any case, as I was saying, so you would expect that the red ones and the yellow ones are the worst, but there's so many random things down there. I can assure you, one of them is a mimic, one of them is a campfire, one of them is a bed, one of them is a chest, one of them is a bat flying, one of them is an enderman being stuck, even mage lights. And I have thousands of them. And if you add all of them up, that's going to be worse than like 50 of these controllers. You know, just as a very small example, this is a furnace, and it takes 44 milliseconds. This is a campfire, and it takes 25. And it's even off. So yeah, that was my experience. And yeah, I also removed the cobblestone factory. Again, I would like to reiterate that not all of them were in order. Even the below at the start of the episode is recorded now. And with that out of the way, let's get cracking. So first things first, we do need to have a huge supply of spyglass, which doesn't stack, which is amazing. But we can get some world eyes. We need 4 of them at this very moment. And Eternal Stella does not stack. It's fine. Here is the Oblivion Shard, but only 2 of them, remember. So for the creative essence, I'm just mining Inferium, and we're also getting diamonds. Interesting. I didn't change the filters since I got the diamonds. We should be able to harvest these things manually using the Terra Shatterer, which will give us a better fortune, but I'm assuming our AE2 system is also fine. So we just put them in and something nice should happen. Remember, making the blocks of Insanium is automatic. And we should get one very soon. Okay, maybe not so soon. This is not the way that we are going to get Inferium. The way that we are going to get Inferium in the long run is that I'm going to automate the meteors. And you know, just summon Inferium. But at this very moment, we do have 19 Insanium blocks. So can you give me a creative essence? No. I might have to uncraft more blocks. But each digital miner gives you an amazing yield. Another thing is that I don't think we have a filter for Deep Slate Inferium, because the setup that we have over here was set up for the Morid miners, and they don't get the Deep Slate version. Yeah, now it's using it. Good. The Insanium gemstone is the expensive part, otherwise the rest is fine. So creative essence, 9 more? Jerk. Yay! We can have the 1. For now. And I think we're out of, yeah, we're almost out of Insanium. For the second one that we need, oh, we just need 36. That's not much. It's 4 blocks. We will get it by the end of the episode, don't you worry. Because this is actually going super fast. It's really going fast. Those are blocks. We might have to change the location of the miners though. Moving on. I don't really think we are ever going to need Patrick stars again. We have 44 and we should have, yeah, 35 in the system. So you go in, we have 79. So the system that we have over here is redundant and I guess we let you despawn. Instead, we're just going to try and focus on the all the mod star. Let's remove everything. You would be able to use the create wrench in order to connect the crafters like so. The only problem is that it works in a straight line and it doesn't really work diagonally. So for something like the old mod star, it doesn't really make any sense. Besides, we just want 2. For now. Later on we will use a mechanical arm. However, Mr. World Shaper, Papa Felix and Charlie have been mining us a lot of piglet heart. That's not the one, obviously. I think the drawers were full. Yeah, we have 2,600 of them. So let us make a few patterns. We need a piglet heart block, an obtainium block, and actually while you're at it, you should know how to convert nuggets into ingots, and also the oldemodium block. Yeah, that seems to be everything for now. And just out of curiosity, we have 2,200 oldemodium nuggets and 4,500 unobtainium. How? Well, it seems we're good. We don't really care. Let's go to the space station, I guess. A few episodes ago, when I automated power, I did mention that we have 1 extra energizing orb. Therefore, now we should be able to add something to it. So oldemodium block, piglet heart, unobtainium. Do you work? Oh boy. What? 8.1 billion RF. What's wrong with you? I guess let us speed it up a bit. We had more lasers. I can dig here, right? There's no hole. Yeah. I think we will go with 2 more energizing rods. And we just link them? It's faster now. A bit. I had to link more rods because we need 56 of these things for 2 all the mod star. And to be very frank, I'm not even sure if we have enough piglet hearts. So for the moment you go in and let's see if I can order 64. Oh, it doesn't require that many hearts. Well, it does in the long run. Come on. It has taken ages. Thank you. So we want to extract it and insert it into the dimensional chest. Let's start making a stack. I just want to see if everything works. It does. And let me try to see what kind of a mess I did at our Drigmies. In a world where most of my power comes from solar panels, this is not good. It's raining. Oh, I vein mined the pipes. I'm an idiot. I'm assuming now the chest is gonna be emptying? Yeah. Work harder, guys. I will get you more pigletches. I want to fill in the recipe of the older mod star in our crafter and, well, we need nether stars. The blocks. Because the amount of nether stars that we had in the system was nowhere near enough. Can we have 20 compressed? Yes, easily. Well, not easily, but we have. Oh, and by the way, we're just crafting the nether stars, otherwise all the ingredients seems to be in order. I mean, I have been checking, yeah, we have 115,000 inert nether stars, so this part has been done. This is the only other part which is still working. I'm not sure how to make it go faster, but we can have a bigger buffer. So we need 8 blocks at the bottom, and then a pattern like so. That's 15 nether star blocks. So if I do manage to order 10 more, which we can, we will have enough for 2 sets. Mr. Patrick goes in the center. Dimensional Seed to the right, Dragon Soul, Oblivion Shard, and the single Creative Essence. The unobtainium blocks are going to take ages, but it's fine. We will have them. Obviously today we can't really finish everything, but I really want to try and get the Nexium Emitter. True, it's one of the worst ones that you can craft because of the gravitational modulating unit, because, you know, antimatter. But it's also a bit worse for the railgun. Everything looks pretty standard, but you might notice we need something called Advanced Electronic Component. It does require duroplast. Duroplast requires phenolic resin, and that comes from a refinery from creosote and I don't know what the hell this is, which also comes from another refinery with ethanol. Thankfully, we do have ethanol, and thankfully, I think I have kept the creosote oil somewhere. Oh yeah, 400 buckets. If you guys remember, we used to have some blast furnaces here. How do you make a refinery? Okay. Oh, it's the easy one. I like the easy ones. I think I have gathered all the garbage, and one thing that you should remember when playing with immersive engineering is that your multi-block has to be within one chunk. Otherwise, it's just going to be super crazy laggy, which is not good. And I don't remember how tall it had to be. Okay, we're good. That's a refinery. I don't know why I thought it used to look different. And I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, power. So let's make this acetone thingy first. It requires ethanol and silver plates. We did manage to make a ton of ethanol in the past. We used to have a squeezer over here, which I removed. But we have ethanol, don't you worry. Oh, and by the way, before I actually forget, in order to make fissile fuel, if you guys remember, I needed a lot of sulfuric acid. I'm not updating the pack anymore because I'm afraid it's going to crash, but in my version, the only sulfuric acid that you can use is the one from Mechanism. You cannot substitute this with GregTech. In the recent version, apparently you can. Another thing is that I was under the impression that we have tons more ethanol, but no, we don't. Oh, it's not the creosote. My bad. I'm just really hoping we didn't waste that much. Anyways, silver goes in. We should get a fluid. Did I waste everything? Probably. Dude, ethanol, silver plate. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, you are. It's going into the tank. I forgot. Also, it seems that it's not consuming the silver plate, so we don't need you. Oh, and my goodness, it's gonna be slow. It's 8 millibuckets at every iteration. Okay. I'll wait. Oh, and we should have extra ethanol. Just a bit inside the dimensional tank, that's it. We convert all of it. You know, at this point, I'm like, should we make an extra refinery? Because the process is incredibly slow and I have all the materials. Does it work? Yes. So the next step is that we have to mix it with creosote oil. That should be semi-easy. So why isn't my creosote oil being accepted? Oh my goodness, is it like you don't accept GregTech? Railcraft, immersive engineering, thermal series, GregTech. Oh yeah, now it's going in. I don't know what was wrong. But we get the resin, which I guess right now can go inside another tank. We have 2 buckets. Now we just need to make the actual plate, which does require a bottling machine. Why? I've never made this in my life. Oh, and it's one of those things, which requires like a bajillion things. Well, it's not amazing, but I think we have it. No. Oh, there's another engineering block. Do I have it now? Yes. So that should be the input, and I don't see any outputs. Oh, obviously, there's a conveyor belt. And we are also going to use our engineer's workbench, which has been sitting here for ages. And we just need the mold for plates. Okay, we're good. Where does this go? Here? Where? I don't know how to put it in. It doesn't go in there as well. I think I got it. You have to drop it on the belt. Yeah, doesn't have an inventory. And it gives you your mold back. Okay, I just wanted to admit that it wasn't very intuitive. Let's get more molds. Yeah, much better. Oh, and I didn't want to waste anything, so I used just 1 bucket. We fill it in. Yeah, as it turns out, you don't actually need that many of them. We're already done. However, one thing that we need is a ton of wires. You can't do that with shears anymore. Jerks. These are things that should have been automated, but honestly speaking, it doesn't really matter. Let me get some patterns. You know, one of the things that I really don't enjoy in playing mod packs is this. So you are generating almost 2 million nether stars, and then suddenly someone's like, you need 20 HOP graphite ingots for a setup that you never have to use in your life. And then you also have to spend your valuable time in trying to place down a piston. Why do they do that? I don't really know. And I was going to say I do have a feeling we don't have enough coal coke, which we don't. Please tell me that in order to break it down... Oh my goodness. Why do you need a crusher? Okay, let me do that. I'll be right back. So please, whenever you decide to make a mod pack, bear that one in mind. People like to make automations for stuff and have setups and have buildings and etc. Not to have janky machinery which they have to remove in like 5 minutes. But we do have 12 HOP graphite dust and more is being prepared. We just have to cook it, right? Yeah, I go get the rest of the garbage. Actually, since I don't really love this process, let's finish it first. Also, I wasn't really nagging because I want 2 all the mod stars at this very moment. I was talking about the entire 20. Because we need 20 railguns. And there you go. We're done. Literally. So everything I just made is kind of redundant now. Anyways, Nexium Emitter. What else do we need? We need mechanical arms. We need the refined storage universal grid, gravitational module, player transmitter, end exchanger, and singularities I already have. Don't really know how many. Oh, we have 64. Because when I was playing with AE2, I was going to have a lot of quantum rings, so I just hooked up a condenser to the sink. And this is why we have exactly 64, because, well, I never had a buffer for it. But in any case, if you want to make a singularity, it takes like 1 minute. Oh, nice, you need purple. Why? I do have a chorus flower? Oh, okay, we're good. I never made purple blocks. I'm assuming you also need some nether bricks, so let's cook that one too. But I think by the looks of this requires a bajillion patterns. Let's see how many. So far it has been quite a bit. That took 13 patterns. I think it's one of those things that the system is just getting confused. Yeah, I think we do this step by step. We need 20. 20 wooden ones is fine. So now, you come over here, make it exact. Can you make 20? Yeah, okay. I have to do that for all the levels. Yeah, even with patterns it doesn't really work. You have to craft them one by one. Apparently, depending if you hold it in your hand or not, they either stack or don't. So we have 19 and 1, which is perfectly fine. We don't really care. I'm also hoping that the player transmitter does not require an aerial pearl, which it does. This is the easy part. We just right click. But I think for the moment, yeah, we can have 10 player transmitters. It's fine. So you're off the list. Now we just need the gravitational modulating unit and the universal thing, which we already have it on auto crafting. If nothing goes wrong, which nothing has gone wrong, here is one Nexium Emitter, and here is the second one. Well, one of them goes over there. And we also have 16 of these unobtainium blocks, which surrounds the entire recipe, right? Yep. We're not doing that bad. We're actually doing horrible. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.